to forgive. Don't we know already that that's the worst way to live, not knowing how to forgive? And yet, we created a God that does exactly that. So that's number one. Number two, Jesus. It depicts Jesus as a permanent and perpetual victim. Bring it on. I'll take it. Bring it on. Just, you know what, you guys, it's okay. You're fine. I'm going to carry all the weight. I'm going to carry all your dirt, all your nastiness. Just pile it on me. I'll be the one to carry it for you. Permanent and perpetual victim. Well, we don't want to live like victims. And yet our ultimate role model is depicted as a victim. Us, you and I. Number three. It depicts a picture. It gives us... This depiction can only offer us a life of guilt and shame. You and I are the Christ killers. And even though we weren't even there when it happened, you and I are still the Christ killers. And then your offspring is the Christ killer as well. The ones that are not even born yet are the Christ killers as well. It's a guilt that is the gift that keeps on giving. You know what I'm saying? It never ends. There's no hope here. And even if I say, okay, well, Jesus paid the ultimate price for me, I'm back to guilt. Because I was so bad that was needed. You know what I'm saying? So where does it keep you? Tiny, small. You know? Under the thumb. All the time just feeling bad about yourself. Right? And number four. It just ain't true. It just ain't so. The whole thing ain't so. The creation story, back then, what did they know about how the earth was formed? How life came about? Today we do know. We know that it started about 3.8 billion years ago. From a single cell, going on and evolving and developing. We know that. There is no perfect creation story. Well, if there is no perfect creation story, then how can there be a fall? And if there was no fall, why should there be a need for redemption? Why should there be a need for saving us, right? There is no need for that. So there is a need for a paradigm shift. What we need is a power and a presence within us that can take us from here where we are at to be all that we're capable of being. That's what we need. The picture that St. Augustine paints places God way up there, us down here. What he is saying is that divinity is opposite of humanity. Well, divinity, in fact, is the depth of humanity. Divinity is not the opposite of humanity. Divinity is the depth of humanity. Think about that for a second. How does that feel? Put it up against guilt. Guilt and divinity that is the depth of humanity. Where do you feel life pulsating, living? What can bring you into your blossoming full potentiality? Guilt or knowing that within you is the depth of divinity? What does your life look like when you hold that image about you? What does your future look like when you live out of that knowing that within me is the depth of divinity? This is how Paul put it. In Christ, or in divinity, there is no Jew, there is no Gentile. There is no Jew, there is no Greek. There is no master, there is no slave. There is no male, there is no female. And I should think that the list goes on. There is no gay, there is no straight. There is no white, there is no black. There is no Shiite, there is no Sunni. There is no Iraqi, there's no Irani. It is so hard to grasp that, isn't it? Because there's that cell memory within me that says, oh no, there is a difference between Romanian and Hungarian. And then transcend that consciousness and replace it with a knowing that traveled that distance from here to there, that there is no difference between Romanian and Hungarian. And there truly is oneness with black and white and yellow and red. And you understand? We have consciousness became aware in us in humanity. And I believe that we are at this stepping stone into bursting into from self-consciousness to a universal consciousness, where we truly live and understand the oneness of us. That we are one with the planet, that we're one with the animal kingdom, and abuse of any sort is not with integrity, with our values, with who we are. What would our lives look like if we truly understood, truly lived out, truly internalized the oneness of us, the depth of our humanity? So go out there and find out. Go out there and every day ponder on that. Not just on Sundays here at church, but Sunday afternoon at home. And then Monday morning. And then especially when you don't get your way. Especially when somebody crosses you. Then go there and see what the depth of your divinity would do. What comes out of there. And live it on Tuesday and on Wednesday. You get the picture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I always get so fed when I come here, not just after service, but during. So thank you so much. I always feel like we need a few moments just to decompress and take all of that in. But I would like to share our offertory affirmation together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am thankful. Chris, I can't wait to hear what you have in store for us today.
We're going to make an announcement about this.
So we meant to do this before. The daily prayer comes up for 2 months, and 6 times at the end. This is the day that the new one is out for November and December. This isn't a gift to you from the church. It's a pretty good expense for us. We give it freely, and we'd like you to take it and use it for yourself, use it for others. Maybe somebody like me, combine it with a gratitude journal every day. I read the daily word and I put on, what am I grateful for today? Oprah Winfrey reads it every morning. You can put an Oprah and do it. So take one there. I guess they're going to be in the basket.
Yes.
And please take one for yourself. Take one for your friends who you know would enjoy that. So, and if you feel that you'd like to contribute towards a cause like, you can leave a, how are we going to do that? I guess you'll have to leave a contribution in the back separately from your
Where, Sandy, where is the basket? Downstairs?
I'm sorry?
Sandy will get the basket from downstairs.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
We're also going to.
Okay. I wrote this song. It's a metaphor on a few different levels about. I wrote it kind of to be a wedding song, and has to do with building, identifying with, and growing the light within yourself. Also within relationships and within the house that you build with somebody, and also the greater metaphor of the world. I've never really written a song around a phrase, which I actually borrowed from Dr. Chopra. It's called House of Light. We've done it here before, and Suzanne's going to join me. I'll wrap my arms around you as we build this house of light. A window for the sun to shine through. You can look out every night. In the morning, when the shadows have all gone, you can see the place where you're coming from. Cloudless skies, lessons we have learned, lost along the way. Hope and love returns. I lay my hands upon you in this healing house of light. The morning stars, silver and blue, shining on me in the dead of night. In the morning, when the world is coming to, you can see the sun, how it's shining down on you. Seasons change, stories we have heard. I'll be waiting there when the last page has been turned. I'll wrap my arms around you as we build this house of light, a window for the sun to shine through. You can look out every night. Thank you.
Father, Mother God, we are grateful for these gifts and those other gifts sent our way to our church, and all our donations for our improvements here and for our causes. We receive that and we send it all out, and we're so grateful. When it all stands please, we shall say the prayer for protection, and then we will sing the song. Chris's record is available downstairs. The light of God